Hey guys, what's up? This is DV back in the first time in a long time, here with a Minecraft mod review. And today we shall be reviewing the Minecraft Dota 2 mod for 1.6.4. Now, if you know anything about Dota, you know how awesome of a game it is. I play a lot. Oh. But if you don't, Dota is a MOBA style game, like League of Legends, and it's got heroes, cool items, combat. Basically, it's a team fighting game for whoever can destroy the opponent's towers and ancients first. Well, today we're going to be reviewing a mod that has added some of those items into the game, along with, as you can see here, a special mod called a trader NPC, who, as you go along throughout the game, you will slowly generate money, and you can use this to buy items in the store. Or you can kill monsters, only aggroed mobs, for gold. And as you can see here, I have gone through and figured out what every single aggro monster is worth. We get a zombie for 50 gold. Big slimes and magma cubes are the same, so the big ones are 40, medium 10, smaller 2 apiece. Spiders are worth 40 gold, skeletons are worth 50, creepers are worth 50, ghast 30, zombie pigmen 50, enderman 100, and so on and so forth, as you can read. Oh, wolves also, if you punch them and then kill them to make them aggroed at you, they are worth gold, but if you one-hit them when they're peaceful, it's worth no money whatsoever. There is only one instance where you can kill a peaceful mob and get gold, but we'll get to that. So, in here, there is a few boxes of items I have put down, each of a different type. And, as you'll probably notice, my punching speed is a lot slower. All stats in the game have been set to relate to Dota, so this is your basic attack speed from now on. Now, note, even though I'm punching like this, so let me go in game mode survival, you still mine at the same speed, but your animation for punching is slower. But, alright, so the first set of items here we have are items that have a passive effect. There aren't a lot of these yet, as this mod is only 50% complete. But it'll say passive, and it'll have an extra ability. Like for the Vanguard, the Poor Man's Shield, and the Stout Shield, it's all a damage block. So it'll stop types of damage from hitting you. A Javelin gives extra damage and pierce damage to hit enemies behind other enemies. Wait, that's a Javelin, my bad. Did I say Javelin? Whatever. Chrysalis and a Daedalus both grant critical hit damage. But as you can see, the damage is greatly increased when you swap weapons. The Cloak gives spell resistance, however right now there are no spells to be hit by, except a Dagon, so it's not very useful. Talisman of Evasion, self-explanatory, keeps you from getting hit, and it actually works. They'll have a little notification on your screen that says miss every time your opponent fails to hit you. And then a Morbid Mask, which offers lifesteal, so every time you hit an opponent, you heal energy to yourself. And let's just go give these a test out. I was lucky enough to find a spider spawner here. But as you can see, look, I have 400 health right here. In the bottom left corner, since I'm holding all these weapons, it gives me a damage increase and damage increase and stat increase. Strength increases your HP and health regeneration. Agility increases your attack speed and movement speed, I believe. No, not movement speed, just attack speed and... Actually, I think that's it. And intelligence increases your mana and mana regen. Your armor, I have nothing in here that provides armor right now, so it's at 0. You always have a base attack of 7, plus whatever the weapons you have in your inventory deal. And then a base movement speed of 300, which is a basic Minecraft movement speed. Now watch. See in the top left corner? I just got some 40 gold for killing these guys. And that green effect you're seeing, I'll show you here, is if these guys can ever hurt me. Guess not. Well, that is from... Oh wait, they're right, block damage. That is lifesteal. So whenever you hit something and you have Morbid Mask with you, that animation will go off, and it's basically you taking the energy from your opponents to heal. Watch, now I'll get hit. And actually, every time you level up, it adds 2 points into the base stats. So when you start off the game, you're level 0, you don't have any intelligence, you have no strength, you have no agility. And the only way you can get mana is to have intelligence. Since you have no intelligence at the beginning, you have no mana, so you cannot use any active effects. See, look, he's hitting me. If I had the Morbid Mask, I'd heal. But on to the next group of items. Alright, next up we have active effect items, like a Tango, Clarity, Healing Salve, so on and so forth. Quelling Blade, and Dagon. Now for this, I'm going to go into creative mode simply because it's a lot easier. Actually, for some of them. For this one, this is an arcane boot. And to use it, you have to right-click the item, and with an arcane boot, when you use it, it restores mana. And as you can see, it even has a cooldown before you can use it again. Clarity here increases your mana regen. And it's a little buggy, so sometimes you'll randomly start losing mana, or it'll take a lot of time to get mana back. Alright. Yul's Scepter of Divinity, when you right-click with it, causes a tornado to summon below the mob. And mobs hit by that tornado cannot take damage, and they cannot deal damage. Oh, lag. Force Staff, when you right-click something, shoots it back. Alright. Now I'm going to let myself get hit. Alright. Clarity is a potion that increases your health regen insanely. Alright, so I'm just going to let myself take a few more damage here. A lot. So I can show you the next item. Alright, I need to find a tree. I think there's one right here. Okay. So, a Tango is an interesting item because when you're low on health, you can literally eat a tree. It replants a sapling and it increases your health regeneration until you take damage. But you can legitimately now eat trees. But for this effect to work, you have to have a tree that has at least a 3 wood log block base. Alright. The Quelling Blade gives you a damage bonus, and when you activate it, it cuts down trees, but it does not drop any blocks, which is a bit of a bummer. But it adds a 32% damage increase, as you can see here. If you hover over any item in your inventory, or any item at all, actually, even in the shop's inventory, it'll give you a description of what that item does, including a cooldown time for its ability. We've seen Yul's Scepter, Arcane Boot. Actually, I want to keep those on here for I need the mana. There's 5 levels of Dagon. It's a staff that increases your intelligence, damage, and agility. And when you right-click with it, if you are close to a monster, or even a mob, and you right-click, it'll zap them with a spell that'll deal a lot of damage. And as you increase the Dagon staff, it increases the amount of damage. And the amount of mana, or actually it decreases the mana cost and cooldown time. But it's kind of expensive. So, I will go down there and show you what I'm talking about, but first, I have to get some mana back because I want to show you my personal favorite item in this mod. The Blink Dagger. The Blink Dagger is a teleportation device. Oh, hey, look at this. Perfect time to test out my Dagon. See? That's what a Dagon does. Well, a Blink Dagger is just a little knife that when you right-click with it, and wherever you're looking, it'll teleport you up to 50 blocks away. And if you're looking at like the side of a block, it'll teleport you on top of that block, if possible. Another cool thing about the Blink Dagger, it reduces falling, or actually it gets rid of falling damage. Completely. There is no falling damage. And say you're holding this, you see how at the bottom it has +4 attack damage? This stuff works like a Minecraft sword would, a vanilla sword. So if you have an extra sword like Dagon, if you swing with it, it's like having a wooden sword basically. But watch, I'll show you the Blink Dagger's ability. Watch, see, jump. No falling damage, which I think makes it better than an Ender Pearl. So, alright, next up. This is the item I was talking about before. The only way to kill a peaceful mob and get gold from it. You right click with it once every 100 seconds and it gives you 190 gold and 2 times the experience. Which is very useful. Alright, now then. Another cool thing about these items. In the game of Dota, if you were to die in the game and respawn, you would not lose your Dota items except for one, which is called the Divine Rapier, which is the only one they have in the mod right now. There are actually three: the Gem of True Sight, the Aegis of Immortals, and the Divine Rapier. Well, as you can see, I'm going to die. I keep all of my items, except basic Minecraft items. Hold on, get a zombie. So, oh, you also see my stats have gone back down except for the base boosts from what I'm holding, which is the Dagon, all this other stuff. Yule Scepter. But yeah, so only a Divine Rapier will drop on death. Very useful. However, Divine Rapier is also OP. It gives an extra 300 damage. Alright. So, on to the next set of items. Wait, that's a passive. Okay, hold on. Alright, next set. These only give stat bonuses and health regen. They have no other point besides giving you extra stats and regeneration. They have no passive effects like blocking damage or anything. We have a Mithril Hammer, one of each booster, Voidstone, Ring of Regen, Boots of Speed. Boots of Speed give you a base movement speed. As you can see, I'm moving faster and I have that effect now of... See, when you equip it, there's a zone in mode, like you have the potion speed. Ring of Protection offers an armor bonus. So now you can see I have more protection from damage. A Hyperstone increases my attack speed. So as you can see, I'm clicking faster now than if I were not to have it. A Voidstone increases mana regen by 100%, so you get your mana back faster. Needless to say, with my low intelligence, my mana sucks. Vitality Booster and Energy Booster give me a health and mana bonus, and the Point Booster gives a bit of a bonus in both, for 200 more gold. And a Mithril Hammer just increases the amount of damage you can do when you punch someone's head in. And it works about the same strength as an Iron Sword, I believe, or Diamond. Watch. If I could hit the freaking spiders. I did not pick the right enemies to fight. But see, look. I'm two-hitting these things. And even the monster's health has been appropriately sized up to Dota creeps, which are the basic enemies you'd fight to get gold. Why am I not hurting this thing? Oh, forget it. Alright. Now, let's show you how the shopkeepers work. Because this is a kind of a big mod, even though it's only halfway done, which I think is amazing. Alright, so as you can see, I've got a few items in here just randomly put together. No real purpose. Well, you can buy lower class items to buy higher class items and save money. Like this. When you have a Demon Edge and a Chrysalis together, you can put them together to make a Daedalus, but you need to buy the recipe, which is 1,000 gold. Look at my gold. Just went down 1,000, but then you put these together in your crafting recipe menu, whatever this is, crafting menu, and I now have a Daedalus, which is a combination of both items with higher stats. See, the Chrysalis gives me a critical hit strike for 20% critical chance and 175% extra damage. The Daedalus increases that to 25% chance and 240% damage. And it takes the combined damage of the Chrysalis 30 and the Demon Edge 46 and makes it 81, so it actually gives it a bit of a boost. For my Gloves of Haste, I'd like to show you the Hand of Midas, which is the item I used to kill a peaceful mob and get gold from it. Be careful though, because this is a glitch. If you use it on a hostile mob or a player, well actually it's not even supposed to be used on a player, but there's a glitch that you can use it on them. But if you use it on a hostile mob, there's a 50% chance that it'll just turn invisible. However, I just have bad luck and that happens very frequently. Hold on. Go away, zombie. And then with the Null Talisman and a Force or a Staff of Intelligence. No, wrong one. We can make a Dagon, which is a fun little toy. Except I don't have the mana for it. But all you have to do is put the recipe together in your inventory, and you can basically create whatever you want. Well then. I haven't heard that sound before. So yeah, that's a basic wrap up of this mod. So you have the traders stat items, pa passive effect items, active effect items, and recipes to build any item you want. You got mana, you can make little Dota maps and have tournaments with each other. You can just have fun with it. And traders will spawn in NPC villages and they'll have their own little stall. I just couldn't find an NPC village, so I made them this. And sometimes you will just randomly find them out in the wild. And yeah, I think that about sums it up from this mod. So, where is it? Have fun. If you build a Dota map, I would love to see it and showcase it. That would be really cool. I can do it with my friends, have a little tournament. Alright, thanks guys. Oh, by the way, Blink Dagger doesn't make you go straight up, so you can't commit suicide. See ya!